Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Season of Discovery and our Human Paladins leveling campaign. Thank you guys for joining me here in Azeroth today. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody is doing well. Today is our first day stepping foot into Stranglethorn Vale on this character. I have gone ahead and I've already made the trip down to Booty Bay. I've grabbed the flight point. I've grabbed all of the quests that I could. So we have a quest log full of Stranglethorn quests. And yeah, that's what we're going to be working on today. We got to head down to the hunter's camp and pick those ones up. And then we'll be ready to run amok through the jungle.
Need something? See you later. Have a good day.
There we go. And hey, that's a good way to start things off. Level 36. For talent points, I'm going to start going into two-hand weapon spec because now that we are level 36, we're going to equip the Sword of the Magistrate. So this is actually a perfect way to start things off today. So we got the two-handed sword. That's going to be amazing. 8 strength, 15 stam, 10 spirit, 145 top-end damage, 3.3 swing speed. So now we got to go ahead and change our specking a little bit here. Increase your critical strike chance with holy spells by 18%. I think that's more of a healing thing. I think we just keep Wrath. Obviously, we're going to keep Divine Storm on the chest. We're going to keep Sheath of Light. But we're going to go with a Rebuke, I think. Yeah, I think that's like really our best option. Just an extra interrupt. Let's do that. On the feet now, I think maybe we do Art of War. Melee critical strikes reduce the cooldown on exorcism and the mana cost is reduced by 80. Let's try this for a bit and see how things are with our mana. And then we still don't have Hammer of Wrath. Hammer of Wrath is now instant. And the cooldown on Hammer of Wrath is reset each time it damages an enemy below 10% HP. But we don't get that for a while. Maybe we do Purifying Power? Reducing the cooldown more? I guess we do that for now. And then we're gonna go Sword Spec. And I think everything else should be good. Alright, let's see, when do we get our Execute Hammer? What level do we get this? Level 44. Okay, so still a little ways off, actually. Still a little ways off. It says he has a quest, Jungle Secrets.
What can I do for you?
Maybe this is the one that we have to catch him at the start of an event. Because yeah, he definitely doesn't have a quest standing right here. I think this is the one where we have to find him over on a hill. And then we have to help him kill a couple of guys. And if we don't see that event happen, then I don't think we get that quest. Now, what is our two-handed sword skill at? Oh, 6. It's at 6. So we're gonna be swinging. We're gonna be swinging for a while. You know what we might have to do? We might have to swap between the sword and our old axe. Depending on like how much holy damage we put out. Apparently we can kill it just fine with our holy damage. No need to swap out for now. Oh.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
It was a low-level quest, so it wasn't showing the exclamation marker above his head.
Be good.
And I got really worried and concerned.
Hello. Safe travels.
So yeah, we're right on the cusp of these level 31 quests being too low level, but kind of the perfect time. I also have the quest to go after the Basilisk. That one I picked up in Booty Bay. So yeah, let's get into things. We got tigers, we got Basilisk, panthers to go after, raptors. I'm gonna try to tackle these in level order. I want to at least get the level 31s complete, that way we're not at risk of leveling up and losing those. I don't know, I feel like having the mana rune might be better for leveling, especially the way we're doing it. Let's go ahead, we'll try it out, we'll see if we feel a significant difference in the DPS and how quickly things are dying, but I think for sake of momentum, keeping guarded by the light and regenerating that mana is probably going to be better. But let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll drink a little bit, start with a little bit of a fuller mana bar. I need to get some level 35 water. I need to keep some water and some food on us, I think, going forward. We have a little bit of buff food, which is fine. But we need something for casual eating. Iron deposit we can't get yet. We're unfortunately 2 skill ups away. If I could find somewhere to smelt, I could smelt this silver. I wonder if the hunter's camp probably doesn't have anything for us to smelt. Like any kind of outdoor forge or anything. Alright, that's 2 out of 2 for the Basilisk skins. Now let's focus on tigers and let's head over towards where the panthers are at. Fight in that direction. Eventually we'll actually be hitting consistently and then we'll be walloping these enemies. Our two-handed sword skill is almost 90. Out of many. Out of 185, so we have a little while to go before we're hitting consistently. That is 10 out of 10 for the tigers, so let's continue to the east, and we need to hunt down the young panthers. Alright, that's all the panthers we need. I think I'm going to go right into the Kurzen compound and go after the jungle fighters, the jungle remedy, and the venom fern extract. We're at 140 skill with two-handed swords, so we're getting close. 40 or so more skill ups, and we will be hitting consistently. This might not be great. Probably gotta focus the medicine man down because they can heal, although he didn't try to. Oh, you know what? We might be okay. Oh, we don't need these books because we didn't do the prereq. The prereq for that must be Private Thorson. And getting him started with his little event and getting his quest. So what item are we looking for? It must be in the other house. Because we are looking for something. Oh, we're looking for the boxes. Okay. Yeah, we need to click one of these crates for the venom fern extract. Suddenly we have a lot of company here. It looks like somebody's about to get killed. So we're gonna leave those mobs alone unless they reset. He might live. I see him running around back there. Oh no, they got him. He died. Okay. Somehow, I mean, maybe... oh god, they were part of this camp. Oh boy. We may have made a terrible mistake. We got people cross-healing. There we go. We gotta get the medicine men down. That wasn't bad. We had a little bit of help there for a minute. But it actually wasn't bad. It's 15 out of 15 fighters, so we're looking for one more jungle remedy. Need to find some medicine men. Looks like the house is being cleared out. Maybe we can check upstairs. A head shrinker? Nobody needs a head shrinker. The heck did you come from? I'm kind of assuming they already popped the chest and took the good stuff. Or not. This is the second time in my life, in 20 years of playing WoW, that I found a blue item in a chest. So, and it's from a chest that questionably maybe I ninja'd from this person. So yeah, cloth with 5 int and 12 spirits. Very cool. That adds to our collection of blues. We have a blue shield that I haven't sold. And now we have some blue gloves. I guess the shield must be in my bank. Or possibly just still sitting in my mailbox. feel like we could really use a bigger heal. Like a big long heal that heals for about twice as much. That was the last remedy we needed. We could go down and do hostile takeover. You know, it's a possibility. We could do things in a little bit of a different order than I would do in regular classic era, and especially different than what I would do in hardcore. And this quest is pretty nearby, so yeah, let's just go try to do this one. This one actually turns in down in Booty Bay. But if we can get it done now, then we can turn it in next time we're down that way. We also have the Crocolisk skin quest that turns in Booty Bay and actually has a follow-up. So we'll want to make a trip down there soonish anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this one and see how this feels. I think we're hitting pretty consistently now with the sword. We're at 161 out of 185. So we're now higher than we were with the axe. It's just that we've been using a one-hander for a while. Yeah, this feels okay. Go ahead and get a food buff going, and we'll drink our mana back. And surprisingly, that is 8 out of 8. We got really lucky with the drop rate, and obviously really lucky that there's lots and lots of mobs up. We didn't have to spend too much time waiting for respawns, looking for mobs. The stuff that can sometimes happen in Classic Era. That was really smooth. Let's head back over to the Hunter's Camp and we'll get these ones turned in, and then I think we'll head over and take on the more mature tigers, the panthers and raptors.
Hey there. See you around. Be careful.
Be careful.
Alright, let's also empty the inventory. I noticed that it's getting a little bit full.
Something specific.
Mainly, it's getting full of junk, it feels like. Just go ahead and we'll sell as much as we can. Jungle remedies we need. Maybe we should head up and turn those quests in really quick too. That'll get some stuff out of our inventory at least.
Go with honor, friend. I buy and trade. Be careful.
Alright, let's go turn in up at the rebel camp. There will be follow-ups. We might not work on them right now, but at least we'll get rid of the jungle remedies out of the inventory.
Have a good one. Farewell. See you around. Farewell. Be careful.
King's honor, friend.
Alright, I think at this point we could probably sell Kill Name. Shouldn't need to go back to it.
For the Alliance.
This guy has another quest, Kurzen's Mystery, find the 4 tablets. Alright. I absolutely love the sunset skybox in Stranglethorn. It's really gorgeous. We're also looking for blood scalpiers, so any trolls that we come across, we should be killing them as well. And that is level 37. We'll take a look at our talents in a second here. And yeah, let's finish off two-handed weapon spec. That bumps us up to 6% additional damage with two-handed melee weapons. Trying to get down into vengeance. So next level we'll see where else we want to spend some points. We found a lot of tigers in that first run through, but we did not find a lot of panthers. So I'm hoping that when they all respawn, more of them will spawn in as panthers. That would be awesome. In the meantime, we can come down here a little bit further and we can fight the raptors. Alright, so now we go after raptors. South of that, we go after the crystal shards. South of that, we locate the Haunted Isle. Then we go fight trolls for blood scalp ears. And if we can get all that done, then we've knocked out a bunch of questing. This is another one of those drop rates that it could be kind to us and we could get this one done pretty quickly, or it could be stingy and we could be killing Basilisk for a while. I don't know if they've adjusted any of the drop rates for sod. I think all the drop rates are just at their base classic era values. So when we find items quickly, we're just getting really lucky, which we have quite a few times on this character already. While we kind of wait on some respawns, let's head over to the haunted island and get that revealed. That way we don't forget. Oh, and you know what? There's also a tablet underwater over here. Let's go grab the underwater tablet. Typically, this is like a super annoying, super dangerous quest that I often end up skipping on Alliance side. But since it's SOD, I feel like we can actually do it. Feels good to feel like I can actually tackle quests that happen to be in the area that I'm in. So yeah, let's see how this works out. Hopefully I'm not just putting my foot in my mouth. I hope we can actually get this one done. Now, if I remember correctly, we should be able to swim down outside the wall. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So we can actually swim down outside of the Murloc area, because these are elites. So on hardcore, you just don't do this one because it's too dangerous, but it's actually safe enough usually to come back here. And you can grab the tablet without getting into any combat. That's the best way to do it. I think there's also a tablet on the inside of the wall, but obviously going onto the other side of the wall is a trap. Not the way you want to go with that one. I wonder if the SOD devs even realize that with the pacing, with the character power, and with the quest pacing and the experience pacing, they've actually created a very good leveling experience when it comes to just doing the questing journey. It feels really smooth. It progresses at a good rate, I feel like. It has been nice to be able to pick zones and do most of the zone and not really have to worry about zone hopping as much. Or really at all if you don't want to. It's nice that we didn't do zones like Red Ridge, Dark Shore, like places that we can do on another character and have them feel a little bit more fresh, because we didn't just do them on this character. And yeah, I get really caught up in leveling because it just has a really, really good flow to it. But I know that their focus was never on people questing to level up. At least after Phase 1 it didn't seem like it was. Phase 2 seemed like it was all about dungeon grinding, and Phase 3 seemed like a combination of dungeon grinding and then the Outworld PvE events. Like grinding those. So I do wonder if the devs even know like what a good leveling experience they created from the viewpoint of somebody doing the quest and having adventures solo. It's a really enjoyable leveling. We need one more crystal and we have some competition out here. In the form of an orc rogue, level 34. I will definitely take a hyperspawn. None of them had the item? Oh man, see, that was bad luck. That was bogus luck. Maybe this guy will have our last item. Feel good about this guy. Oh, and if you never noticed before, just like all the Crocolisk in Azeroth, all of the Basilisk have 6 legs. There will be at least a couple people who hear this who have never before realized that a Crocolisk and Basilisk in World of Warcraft all have 6 legs. I'm not sure why. But the funny thing is, for a long time even I didn't notice. It's like your brain will delete these little details and replace them with something completely normal. You gotta love the classic drop rate. What have we killed, like 10 of them? 10 or 11? We still haven't got this last item. There we go. That is finally 10 out of 10. Let's head over to the beach and we'll take on any trolls that are in the area. We're also looking for a tablet inside their little ruins. So we'll do that as well. We need 15 blood scalp ears. This is going to be another one that, you know, the drop rate could be good, the drop rate could be bad. There could be other players farming the trolls. It could be empty. We'll have to see. We can actually make Soothing Turtle Bisque. So maybe we can fill that one and get a little chunk of XP. Oh, we should go click the tablet. That would have been a good idea, a good thing to do after clearing the camp. I should have clicked the tablet. Yeah, see, we've got 4 out of 15 ears. The ears are kind of a rare drop. You would think the trolls would have more ears, but they don't. Now there is another troll ruin over this way. And we can come see if there are mobs up. If so, we should be able to take them out. And since we'll be nearby, we should turn in the quest over at the hunting lodge. Grab the follow-ups. That might be a little bit more than we can chew. Well, with lay on hands, we might actually do this. That's fun.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Need help? Have a good one.
Well met. Safe travel.
Well, that was a close call. I probably doubled there and healed up a bit. Would have been a bit safer. Alright, there we go. That's the last blood scalp ear we need. Let's go after the elder tigers. We could probably get that one done and turn that one in. And at that point, it'll probably be time to go to Booty Bay and turn in everything we have down that way. Pick up any follow-ups and see how we're going to tackle the next batch of questing.
you. Safe travels.
Maybe we can go hunt for Sindel before we hearth to Darkshire and fly to Booty Bay. Unfortunately, that's our quickest way to get to Booty Bay. The Hearthstone is still set in Darkshire, and we'll fly from there. Sadly, the Alliance don't get a flight point in Northern Stranglethorn like the Horde do, so we're at a little bit of a disadvantage while we're traveling around here. Usually Sindal is up on this hill, though apparently there's two different places that they can spawn in. There we go.
Well met. See you around. Have a good one. Need help? Farewell.
At some point, you know, we're kind of nearby, we can do a couple of quests in Swamp of Sorrows. We might even be able to do this escort quest with the added character power that we have. Could be something for us to do while we're questing in Stranglethorn and have our base set out of Darkshire. Well, that's cool. We got the Spirit of Zandalar. Increase movement speed by 10% and all stats by 15%. Okay, so we got our movement speed from Pursuit of Justice and a 10% movement speed bonus. That's pretty cool. We're going to be very, very speedy for a little while.
What's up? Keep it real. Have a good one. Be good.
And that turn-in got us level 38. Can't quite get into Vengeance yet. Let's go ahead and we'll put another point into reducing the spell cost of Judgment and our seals.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real. Hurry back. Glad I could help. Yo, keep it real. Hurry back. Talk to me. Keep it real. Hurry back. Glad I could help. Keep it real. Hurry back. Adventure awaits. Well met, traveler. There's opportunity to be had here if you're
Alright, so that was our first round of questing in Stranglethorn. We still have lots of yellow quests to do here. So I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to park it at the inn. And next time, we're going to work on trying to do everything that's currently in our quest log. I'm even going to try to push and see if we can go all the way up to Zanzil's secret. We might get level 39 by doing the rest of this stuff. If we're lucky, maybe we hit level 40. And I just want to push Stranglethorn as hard as we can in one visit. And see what we can do. I'd like to quest here, and then maybe we do a little bit in Swamp of Sorrows before heading into Tanarus. Feralis. And just kind of seeing how the questing shapes out. It's really hard to determine like how many quests we're going to need. I've never leveled with the 150% buff before. So it's a first for me. It's feeling pretty smooth so far. If we get a little bit behind on XP, we can try to run some dungeons. In fact, doing like a library, armory, cathedral run is now possible. We might be able to tank library, armory, and cathedral either all at once with one group or separately with different groups. But that's an option if we get a little bit behind on XP. Let me know what you guys think. I'm having a great time in Season of Discovery. I would love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.